forget to like, share, and subscribe. If y'all don't pick my sign up. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Hello, everyone. I hope this video finds you in great mental health and addiction-free, honey. Anyway, you read the title and you saw the thumbnail. I'm back in real, right, and uncut. This is a review commentary channel. So for those of you who say, why are you stealing his content? I'm not. Stealing someone's content is using their videos on your video and then acting like you the one who did all the filming and you the one who did. No, I don't do that. I'm a reaction channel, so I encourage you to go over to the channel. I have put it up on the screen and go catch up on all the shenanigans like I've been doing. Because, honey, let me tell you something. I'm obsessed. This is my new YouTube obsession. I've been watching and catching up and trying to understand and get a better understanding of all of the castmates, of all of the people. I think I'm getting a better understanding of what is going on. But I do have another question for the audience. Now, if we look at Mike, Hollywood, KD, and Penelope, which to me it looks like they are the main characters, and that is what you all said in the comment section. So I'm just wondering, because I haven't known them, I haven't watched all the videos, and let me just put this disclaimer out too. Addiction is a horrible disease. It's a horrible disease. Some of you don't know me and you don't know my background, but I am a college professor and I teach introduction to psychology and some other classes in human services and psychology. So anywho, I am really planning to I will use clips of his videos, of Greg's videos. Hi, Greg. When I do my lecture on addiction, because Greg usually in a lot of the videos, and I've been trying to mark those videos where he asks the interviewee, what would they say to younger people regarding addiction? And, most of them unanimously all say, just don't do it. Don't do it. But I want to use some clips of that when I'm doing my lecture on addiction. So, sometimes a lot of this is for our own entertainment purposes, but we say even in YouTube says in the disclaimer that a lot of our videos can be used for educational purposes. And so I'm definitely going to be using clips when I do my lectures. And those lectures go out, if they're recorded lectures or whatever, but or in-class lectures, they're going to reach young adults. And I'm hoping that if, there's a young adult in my class that maybe struggling with addiction or possibly considering using drugs, they can see this is it. This is what's going to happen to you, period. So as I've been watching the videos, I'm like, well, who out of the four, who do you think is the most crackish? And when I say that, who is using the most out of all four, Mike, Hollywood, KD, and Penelope? Because we know, somebody can get clean and sober for whatever reasons. They just say, you know what, I'm going to be clean and sober. They go cold turkey. They never pick up again. Most people have to go through rehabs 7, 8, 9 times. That's the average before someone will have a year or two of sobriety. And so we haven't seen, or I haven't seen any videos of Mike Hollywood, Katie, or Penelope go into rehab. I think I heard Penelope talk about it, but I don't know if any of them have gone through a rehab since they've been filming. In most cases, probably earlier in their addictions, when they family still fuck with them, they might have gone through addiction. But out of the 4, comment down below. Who do you think is the crackiest? And so therefore we'll say has the least chance of sobriety. The least chance of actually getting clean and staying clean for a significant amount of time, which would on average be a year plus. Do you think it's Mike? Does Mike have a chance to be, because Mike is so ingrained in the culture of addiction, and it sounds like he's been addicted for 25 plus years. What do you consider, like, does he have a chance? Is there a chance in hell that Mike could get sober and clean? Because Mike is handsome. Like, I could just envision Mike clean and sober and how handsome he must be when he's good. Okay, so vote for Mike if you think it's Mike. Hollywood. Now, Hollywood has a lot of health problems. I don't know how he's still alive. I don't know, Hollywood, I don't know how you're still alive. Do you think Hollywood got a chance at sobriety? And could he stay sober for a long time? Is he the crackiest of the 4? And now we got Katie. Now listen. Katie is the slick. Katie is slick. Katie is addiction times 40. Katie's for the streets and all of the things. Do you think Katie could get clean out of the 4 and be the most successful? Or is she the crackiest? And then we got homegirl Penelope. Now Penelope, first of all, she flies shit, Penelope. And I've seen other women in their addiction, through their addiction, somehow they maintain their style and their look. It's like the last normal thing they hold on to when they're in addiction. She's able to do that too because she is a booster. Those of you who don't understand what boosting is, Penelope goes in stores and she steals. She steals clothing and then she sells it. So, like, let's say, Crocs, if they just hit the market, everybody want Crocs and nobody want to go ahead and pay the $50 for Crocs. You call Penelope, you tell Penelope, go up in fashion, famous footwear and get me 3 pair of black Crocs. And she gonna come out of there with you 3 pair of black Crocs. Now the Crocs was $50. You gonna have to pay her $25. You see how that work? So that's how she stay fly, because she just steal her outfits. That's it. And steal you one too, but you're going to pay her for it. Now, based on what we know about Penelope, is she the crackiest? Is Penelope the crackiest out of the 4? Now, this is all due respect to people in recovery and working hard to maintain their sobriety. One thing I do like about the content creator is Lord knows he gonna tell them how it is. And people, I read in the comments and they're like, oh my God, why was he talking to him like that? You have never been to an AA or an NA meeting. Those meetings are brutal. Those meetings are held by addicts in recovery, and they don't play with each other like that. That's one of the reasons why I thought he was a mental health person, Greg, or Ghost, or whatever his name is. I thought he was mental health because I thought he was a drug and alcohol counselor, because they really be talking to each other like that. When they're been in recovery for a long time. And if you go to some of these AA meetings, I don't been to many AA meetings or NA meetings, Yeah, I was going and understanding the culture of that when I was studying for my master's degree. So I've been to those meetings. I've taken clients to those meetings because I'm also a therapist. And so when I do community therapy. So anywho, that's part of the reason why I thought he was like a clinician in some way, because of the way he kind of just was so honest with them. Like, you're lying. If you see or going with somebody in recovery and going to a meeting or a therapy appointment with them, that's how they get talked to. Because to be an addict, you got to be a good ass liar. You lie, you cheat, you steal. Sometimes you might even kill. But that's the culture, and that's what happens in the game. But y'all, comment down below. Who is the crackiest? Mike, Hollywood, Katie, or Penelope? And so if you say they the crackiest, then are they also the least likely to be clean and sober? Who do you think is the least likely to get clean? And who is the crackiest? And with that being said, I bid you all farewell. Thank you.
Guess what? I got a share with me and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And hit that one bell.
Subscribe. Say subscribe to Psychology Eats.
Subscribe to Cowboy Eats.
Not Cowboy.